Yarr! Yeah, not really Yarr this time. I'm still here, as you can recall from the last episode. And I decided that I'm just going to ignore those assholes. And, you know, come back later. Yeah, but that wasn't particularly Yarr of me. Not a very piratey way of doing stuff. Or maybe it is. Maybe that's what pirates do. They just, you know, flee the battle if they know they can't win it. And I tried like 15 times off screen and... well, it's clear that I can't win it. But I can visit Akil's farm. And maybe, finally, get the delivery for Baltram. So let's go with that. Let's try it. And maybe, later on, things will go back to normal. And, you know, I'll just get back here, and maybe the orc's gone by that time. And I think I can take on this singular bandit. Well, he was pretty tough, but he shouldn't pose such a problem to me. That, you know, I can't do it without my basic warrior. Oh, mercenaries. Probably honors mercenaries, right? And they're talking with our friend.
No big deal.
So let's talk with them.
Hey, whatever it is that brought you here, you had better forget it and hit the road.
Did that guy just threaten me? I think he threatened me. Why is your name in caps?
I could tell you.
Why is your name in caps?
Everything all right?
As soon as anyone says anything wrong around here, the dance starts. So watch your step or there'll be a slaughter.
Will you join the fight?
I used to say that
I'm not just gonna stand here when the ruckus starts, but
Anything's possible.
I'm not gonna push it either.
I'm staying out.
Okay. Hello, young lady. Do you know anything about the case?
Those cutthroats are threatening my husband. We are citizens of the town, loyal to the king, and the mercenaries are planning to rob us.
totally
Now, don't you just
obvious.
stand there. Do something. Help us.
That's no
Well,
secret.
that's no good, I think. Like, I think it's
I
no
didn't
good.
have enough problems.
Let's try to ask Akil.
Is there a problem?
No, everything's fine. It would be better if you left now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, everything's fine. I can't talk to you now.
Well, that's bad. I have a business for you. So maybe I should talk with those guys.
Can't rely on that.
Hey, you're still here. I'll give you a choice, stranger. Piss off or die.
Okay, this guy definitely threatened me. And I don't like it. Sorry, there was something wrong with the mic. Well, oh, a pair of jokers. Cool. I have to use this. Yes.
Who are you guys? A pair of jokers?
You got it. I'm still gonna laugh when you're lying face down in the mud. On guard, though. Let's get started. You grab the farmer. I'm gonna take care of this clown.
Well, you can try. Oh no, I didn't kill him.
So much for you!
Thank Innos. I thought my time had run out.
Not even
my
any
name is
gold.
Akil. I've farmed this humble piece
I
of
think
land.
I'll take your
Who were
weapon.
those people?
Those were mercenaries from Onar's farm. Those bastards don't know anything but plunder and murder. I'd been fearing the worst. Well, thank Innos it didn't come to that. Tell me, what can I do for you?
As I recall, this option give us more XP, so...
Nothing. Just as long as you got through this all right.
You're an exceptional fella. May Innos guard you on your way.
Okay, Still, I have a business for you. Well, I guess we can get some exposition first.
What did the mercenaries want from you?
You don't know that? Onar, the landowner, hired them. They guard his farm and collect the rent for him. And that means they go from farm to farm and take whatever they want. And whoever can't pay gets a taste of their steel.
Well, that's no good.
You know your way around this area.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Where can I find Onar's farm?
Just go back down the stone steps and follow the road to the east. At some point, you come to a tavern. From there, you go farther east until you come to the big fields. That's where the mercenaries hang out.
Have you heard anything about missing citizens?
Don't make me laugh. Heard of them? Some of my own people are missing. Tonak and Telbor used to work on my fields until 3 days ago. And I know exactly that they wouldn't up and leave the farm just like that. And yet they've simply vanished and no one can tell me where they went. If you happen to find out what's become of them, be sure to let me know, will you?
Sure thing.
What is that tavern to the east of here?
Ask Randolph. He knows more about it than I do. He's been there a few times.
Sure will.
What is there in the woods behind your farm?
There's just a whole bunch of monsters back there. And the wolves are the least dangerous. A few bandits are also said to have their caves there. Well, they've left my farm alone so far.
I think I met them.
Baltram sent me. I'm supposed to pick up a shipment for him here.
So, you're his new messenger. Okay, I've already made up the package.
I've gotta go.
So long. I really wish I could have done more for you.
Well, I didn't manage to kill any of those guys. But still, probably the mercenaries' path is now closed for me. Or maybe not. Maybe no one will ever find out about it. That will be preferable. Preferable. That's what I said. Hey! Thief. You stole the weapon from me. I wanted this weapon. Tell me about the tavern.
Everything all right?
Yes, I'm fine. That Alvarez has become bolder and bolder lately. Good thing that's over now. What I could use now is a good drop in the tavern.
Okay.
You're not from around here, right?
I come from the Southern Isles. At some point they said they needed people in Corinnes because of that magic ore. But when I got there, they had this huge barrier in place, and I didn't want to go in there, so I started working in the harbor. Well, the ships stopped coming in, and so I went to work for Akil. I've had worse jobs, actually.
I don't want to ask then.
You hang out in the tavern?
That's right, but not recently. I cannot afford going there anymore.
What exactly is going on there in the tavern?
There's gambling there. Two fellows compete against each other. Whoever can hold the most beer wins. In the end, I did nothing but lose, and now I need to make some more money first.
Who did you go up against?
Against Rukar, that old good-for-nothing. So far, he's beaten me every time. But somehow I have the creeping suspicion that the filthy swine has laced my beer with gin every time. I suspect he keeps the gin hidden in that damn chest of his, that lousy scumbag. Somebody ought to sneak some plain water into his chest. Then he could lace my beer all he wants. If I only had enough money to compete against him one more time.
Oh, okay, that thing, that is probably the future quest. But I can't talk with him anymore right now, and I don't have any more. No, I do have a new quest here. Alright, yet another quest to the giant pile I already have. Can I steal this bread? Is anyone gonna attack me if I take this bread? Please, I'm hungry. Oh. I can take this bread.
Hey, you! Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Why don't you defend yourself against Onar's tyranny?
For us farmers near the city, it makes more sense to stay on the good side of the city militia than to rely on Onar's mercenaries. On the other hand, there's Bengar and Sekub who would rather give up their farms than work for the king.
Where do I find the farms of Bengar and Sekub?
They're not far from the farm where the landowner lives. Go east from here and you'll find them.
Okay.
Haven't you ever considered moving away from here?
It's not easy to get away from this part of the country. All the land is walled in by high, insurmountable chain of mountains. The only two ways out of here are the pass to the Valley of Mines and the harbor. Since we cannot afford passage on a ship, and the Valley of Mines is a place of no return, we're going to have to stay here.
What do you know about the pass?
I've never been there myself, but it must be somewhere near Bangar's farm on the high pastures.
Look out for your husband.
I shall do my best.
Yeah, take care of him. Shall I pirate this chest? Cheese! Okay, yeah. Don't want to give up on cheese. Oh yeah, I remember those two guys. This shall be fun.
Hey! Who are you?
My name is Enem. I'm one of the field hands, and the half-pint over there is my brother Egil. We've been working here on the farm for Akil for several years.
How's the field work going?
Do you want to help? There's another hole back there. Grab it and then head for the field. You just have to make sure that the field raiders don't surprise you. They'll tear your arm right off with one bite.
Why don't you do anything about the field raiders?
I've killed more of them than I can count. The only problem is they keep coming back.
Okay.
What's up? It's been a long time since we've seen a stranger on our land who didn't want to skin us. I hope I'm not wrong about you. I'm Egil, and the strange bird over there is my brother Enem.
How's the field work going?
Great, if those miserable field raiders weren't constantly destroying our harvest.
Why don't you do anything about the field raiders?
You're joking. Since I've been on this farm, I've killed so many of the beasts that I've lost count. But alas, new ones keep coming.
Your brother tells a similar story.
Ah, what exactly does he say?
That he has also done away with plenty of field raiders.
What? That loser can't even find his way home by himself. Tell him he shouldn't brag like that.
Sure will. Oh, I love this quest.
Hey, you! Your brother thinks you're a braggart.
What? He's actually got the nerve to say that? He'd better watch out or I'll teach him a lesson. Go and tell him that.
How to not act in social circles. I mean, escalating conflicts.
Enem is a bit irritated about this thing.
He shouldn't puff himself up so much, else I'll tear his head off. Tell him that.
Whoa. It's probably an idiom I don't know, but that sounded intense.
Hey, you! I think the two of you should just relax.
The bastard didn't give in, am I right? I'll tear out his guts. Tell him that.
Why don't you tell him yourself?
I'll do that.
Cat fight, or brother fight. What? Like, don't stop fighting now. where's my popcorn? I need my popcorn. Whoa, it's... Wow, this is so evenly matched. Whoa, it's...
Hey, you!
Do you want to cause even more trouble? I think it would be better if you left now.
Well, I never told you to beat the shit out of your brother, so... Yeah, I guess we can loot him now. And just wait a minute. I guess let's do it with a heavy branch.
Wait a minute. Haven't you done enough damage? I think you should go now.
Yes, and thank you. 300 XP, absolutely for free. Man, I love this game. Alright then. We've done our job. We make two brothers fight each other. And they hate us for it. But hey, 300 XPs. $350 actually. So let's go back to the cave and let's find out if the bandit is still there. Sure hope he is. Sure hope also that the orc's gone. He's not here. Where did he go? Is he still there? Is he still glitched? Nope. He's just gone. Oh, does it mean I finished my quest? Or does it mean that it's unfinishable? Well, whatever, I guess. I guess we can go back to town and deliver his our package to Voltram. Actually, his package, that's his package. Or maybe, just maybe, we can use the teleport. Is it going to be faster? Well, I don't think it's going to be faster. It's pretty... Yeah, let's just go back to the city. And then we can ask Lars for the final trip with us to the owner's farm. As I recall, there is one of those ornaments there. So, well, one of the stone circles actually. So probably also one of the ornaments. So yeah, let's go with that. Let's go to owner's farm and meet our old friends there. By the way, I'm still waiting for your decision about who shall I join on my great quest as a compensation that I failed to do that, the Gothic one. So, I want to hear your voice. Tell me who shall I become. But first, let's give Baltram his package.
I've got Akil's delivery.
Excellent. Finally, I can offer fresh goods again. Here are your 50 gold pieces.
Thanks, dude.
Show me your wares.
Actually, I want you to show you my wares, because I want to sell some of them to you. Like this, and this. And probably this. all of those. And this, and this, and this. Damn, I'm getting rich. Silver ring. Scratched silver bowl. Oh, I have skins for Bosper. Let's go to Bosper. And I forgot about our weird looking fish. And what was in the fish? Stinking note. Okay, some anonymous letter from someone who has fish. Wonder who that would be.
I took care of the bandits.
Really? Anyone could say that. Do you have proof?
Should I go back and cut off their heads?
No, I don't think that will be necessary. I believe you. You have done the merchants and the city a great service. Here is the money you were promised.
Well, thank you. Alright then. So before we go to Laris, let's talk to Vatras and tell us what is the easier, and by easier I mean you don't have to pay 1,000 gold pieces.
And Enos, in his wisdom,
and a sheep
did so.
To the monastery of the fire mages.
Hey, you!
Lares said that you could help me get into the monastery of the fire magicians.
Is that your choice? The way of the fire?
Yes, I want to become a fire magician.
As far as I know, they gladly accept novices in their monastery. So why would you need my help?
Lares mentioned that they demand a tribute before they let anyone into the monastery.
I cannot grant you entry into the monastery myself. I am a water mage, as you know, but I am very well acquainted with Darren, the fire magician. He spends most of his time in the marketplace, collecting alms for his church. But I have heard that he is not only in town to raise some funds. He told me about a statuette that was stolen from him. It was very important to him. He will surely allow you to enter the monastery if you can get it back for him. Of course, if you should decide to join the Circle of Fire, you can still become a member of the Ring. If you prove yourself worthy, that is.
Cool.
About those missing people.
Yes?
Let me tell you what I know. The farmers have lost some people as well.
I think you're on the right track. Just carry on.
Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, so let's talk to Darren about the quest with the statuette, and then talk with Laris about the owner's farm. But that will happen in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.